Yo, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me, cause this junk is all messed up. Yo, 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 yo. Okay. If you can hear me, say just type a bunch of random letters. Yo, what's going on? Okay, we good. Okay, wonderful. All right, I gotta get this chat on here. I don't know why the chat is not on here. This is strange. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, hell no, I'm not putting that on there. Hold on. What's going on, guys? Saucy. Okay, we're gonna get that on there like that. Ah, put that on there. Ah, all right. So I am, yeah, I'm on the MacBook, man. I'm on the MacBook. Let's get to it. So we got some good questions y'all want to ask. I'm out here chilling. Is your hair real? Absolutely. Um, Tonight we just gonna have a night, man. I just need to talk, man. Like Shimon with the crispy hair. Um, hey man, how's it hanging? I guess good, man. Um, any advice on how to make any advice on how to make as TP years? What you mean? How are you so wise? I listen to people, old people, and I always try to find the lesson in whatever I go through, no matter if I like it or not. How's life been so far? All is well. How do you feel about vision boards? Nothing really. I'm not against it. I haven't done one, I guess, but it's nothing wrong with it. It can help. Anything can help. I'm not answering that, Wilma. Could you use some advice, low key? Yes, I could. I could use some advice. Um, Yo, what's going on? My first live. What's going on? What up? What up? What's up, Shimon? Hope you had a good day. Yeah, it was cool. Hello, what's up? Any advice on how to make friends? If you want to make friends, you just gotta go get out there. Go where the people at. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to people, ask people simply how they doing, and just listen to people. People be wanting to talk, man. People just be wanting people to talk to and communicate with. And just be cool and cordial and don't judge people. But make judgments though. You know what I'm saying? If you're around a bunch of crooks, then that ain't no good. Shout out to you, Marty. Appreciate you. You made me feel better and give me motivation. Shout out to you. Much love. 300K before the month over. That's the goal. Down to that last 10K. Angel, shout out to you. Here's $10. I'm sorry. Hey, for one, you don't have to send anything. So shout out to you for sending that. I'm sorry it ain't much. I'm broken in college. But thank you for your videos. It's inspired me to grow as a person and come go clean without watching. It's day 8. Let's keep it up. I'm proud of you, man. And where do you go to school? Um, but like I said, man, thank you. Shout out to you. Um, The culture needs a Shimon X Abraham. Abraham is my guy. That's my dude. We definitely do. I was actually thinking about that today. It was like once I turn 21, I have so much more freedom to be able to travel around and do stuff. But yeah, Jalen Jenkins, yeah, Jalen Jenkins in here. Shout out to the GOAT. Um, is hentai just as bad? Absolutely, because it's provoking the same things. Did you go to college? I did not. I did not go to college. You're a hero, bro. You're a hero. How to repair friendships after 1 year of not talking. If it's your friend, like I have friends that I haven't talked to in years, but with friends, there's no pressure. There's an understanding. But it depends on what happened. Did anything happen or you just haven't talked? Um, did you go to college? No, I did not. How do you handle being consistently inconsistent? If you want different results, change what you do. Do you ever look at D1 athletes and wish you were in their position, or are you content with where you are? I'm satisfied with the path I chose. I used to want to play football. I used to want to do that. You know, that was my dream, but I don't, it doesn't bother me now. I value my body, my health, and things like that way too much to go do that. And it's like modern day slavery. How do you let go of resentment? That's a hard one, but you just gotta learn to not take things so personal. You have to realize that people's actions have nothing to do with you. It's a decision they made. So why get mad, for something somebody else did? And most of the time we resent people, um, it's from actions of anger or sadness or something like that. But you can't give people the power to access those emotions. Otherwise they win. So it's like if you resent somebody, you probably I'm not gonna say look down at them, but let's just say you have a negative outlook on them. But in order to resent them, they have to have captivated your mind. They have control of your mind. So you're gonna give control of your mind to somebody you resent. So just stop resenting. That's Shimon's logic, by the way. Um, how are you? I'm doing fine. How are you, hybrid kid? Cody, I have a question. What's up? Any advice on asking a girl out? There's a girl in my college. There's a girl in my class at college I've had a crush on, and I've talked to her once, but don't know what to do. You in class, man. Class is a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? You can ask about so many things in class, but just simply speaking to her, man, it'll go further than you can expect. Just saying hello could turn into a whole lot. I just subscribe, appreciate it. Pro Zelix. Hey Shimon, I want to appreciate you for what you do. You're one of the only YouTubers that's legit, wants to help the youth. I really admire you so much. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, Moon. Shout out to Moon from the sun. Have you ever traveled overseas? I haven't, not yet, but we going. Um, Made it to the second live. Shout out, shout out. Shimon, how do I get my ex back? Whoa, I'm not condoning in that one. I don't know your situation. You're gonna have to give me a little more than that. Goofy gave. Timothy. Hello, Simon. What up? Angel. Hold on, let me go back up to Angel. Oh, I'm not sure if you know, but I go to SMC, Santa Monica, great community college with open opportunities and great transfer rate. What you in school for? But that's good, man. Just do what you got to do and go where you need. Do what you have to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that journey, man. People look down at community college, but it's stupid. I mean, why? It's still education, and then you have other goals in mind, and everybody has their own routes and stuff. Hello, are you learning anything cool on guitar now? I'm just really focused on writing my own stuff right now. What position did you play? I played just about everything, but my main positions were quarterback, running back, and receiver. I ended my career at receiver. Hey, Shimon, how did you get to be so emotionally mature and introspective? Experience, simple experience, and just like I said, no matter what you go through, just finding the lessons in it. Like I'll go down a rant in just a second just to show y'all some stuff. But You just take every opportunity in life as a lesson to learn, no matter what it is, and you just accumulate a lot of wisdom like that. Don't take things so personal, and just understand that we living in this big ball of experience. So you have to collect as much as possible, and act in a way that keeps you from um, retrogression or going backwards, if that makes sense. Retrograding, regressing, however you want to put it. Um, have you ever gotten out of a friend zone? Of course. Was it easy? No, but I have. And I've got slapped into a friend zone that I couldn't escape either. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. Appreciate your content. Appreciate you. Do you watch anime? Need I say more? Um, why do good people with good hearts get hurt the most? Because they're good people with good hearts. You know, just like the best target. Got advice on stage fright? Absolutely. Um, one of my dreams, growing up was to be an actor. And I don't know if they used that to like pull my card or see if I was bluffing or something. But in fourth grade, we had a play. Everybody got to use stage cards except for me. They literally did not allow me to. And I had the most parts in the play, and I was extremely afraid. But I succeeded. I survived. Obviously, I'm here telling you. But one of the things I can say about stage fright is, for one, try to find someone to look at. Try to break the ice with laughter or anything, or just get those jitters out. You know what I mean? It's just like when you doing a presentation. I used to like to go first to get it out the way. But you might tell a joke, make everybody laugh, or just do something, and everybody kind of just, you know, mm, you just kind of finding that comfort. But above all, the more you do something, the more comfortable you get with it. And nervousness is not bad. It just means you want to do well. So, you know, can you play guitar for us? Actually, I can't tonight. I can't. I mean, I'm not gonna play electric guitar. I literally just took the strings off this. Now, in a minute, if I feel like putting these strings back on here, absolutely. Or maybe we'll wait till another day. Literally just took the strings off of it to put new ones on. Um, where are we? Where are we? Yes, Shimon. Oh, Malik Dawson to go. Be supporting. Oh, yes, Shimon, I love everything you are and everything you do. I'm so glad I came across your channel. I'm super hyped. Made it to you live. Thank you, bro, for everything. Thank you, man. You be showing love. I remember names. You know what I'm saying? I don't be forgetting. Uh, let's see. Appreciate your content, informative videos. Feel like a big brother. Give us some advice because we family. You know what I'm saying? Any advice on how to talk to women at a bar for the first time? It's really easy, bro. You just gotta have fun, man. I like to get into their proximity, you know, catch those eyes. If I catch you twice, I know I'm not tripping. Dance a little bit, and then if they dance back with me, it's over with. It is over with. But you can simply just walk by people, say hello, know what's going on, how you doing, are you enjoying yourself, simple things like that, and it works. Any thoughts on the current doom scrolling slash instant gratification crisis? I'm in my senior year of high school, and I see that it's getting worse amongst my fellow Gen Z peers. Um, I mean, do I even have to say anything? I mean, we part of it. You know what I mean? I think we all need to take some time away from the screens and go find things that are more important. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Thank you for all you do. 15 days clean, going to therapy again, start next week. Shout out to you, man. What's up, bro? I'm new. What's going on, Asher? You got a celebrity crush? Not really. How old are you? 20. Can you make a video about saving money and being disciplined on money? Yeah, I actually have an idea for that coming up soon. So stay tuned. plaque back there looking sensational. Look at it. Look at it. Just let that light hit it. Um, Looking forward to your videos every day. We watch a lot of them. Keep doing your thing. Much love to you. Yo, bro, how do you get more confidence to talk to females? Um, the more you do something, the more confident you get. Would you feel pressured if I told you to tie your shoes? Probably not, because you've done it 1,000 times. Tribe is on the rise. You already know. We're all gonna die one day. So what's the purpose in life? To enjoy the time you have here, buddy. Simple. Hey man, how are you? How's your day going? I'm all good, man. All is well. I have no complaints. Um, are you interested in starting a band? I am. Are you a gamer? Not anymore, but I'm trying to get back into it. Tribe is on the rise. W Tribe. Arcan for me, it's what comes after. Others, it's money. Others, it's being remembered. What time is it for you? It is 11:24. Preach. Studying psych in college, hoping to get my PhD. Um, it's looked down upon. Huh. I never knew that. I thought about going to college for psychology, but I just didn't want to get into that system, man. For my journey, school just wasn't, it wasn't in, it just didn't align. And I love to learn. My mother's a teacher, but I just had another path. Are you religious? Of course. The human religion. What do you, when do you want to do challenge videos? What kind of challenge videos are you talking about specifically? Um, I have the same guitar in black. Shimon, what do I do when a lot of popular kids think I'm weird, but my ex is popular? Doesn't think so. Don't worry about what people think. People thought I was weird too. Love you. Love you too, man. Be active in the Discord, please. I'm working on that, man. Life be life. Hey, Shimon, I love the vibes. They help so much. Love you, man. Goofy, once you start in high school, no one cares about popularity no more. For real, popularity, that junk does not matter. After high school, all those people that worry about that stuff, it just goes to waste, man. It goes to waste. Going on a date tomorrow, what do I talk about? The normal hobby stuff sounds boring. You got to get to know a person, man. Y'all, you know what I mean? You got to stop putting too much weight on it. I don't think you're going to go on your first date and tell her about how you jumped out of airplane and, you survived a bear attack. I mean, it's just life. You get to know people and you just enjoy those things. Because when you actually get these people, the boring things are the most beautiful things. Um, if someone asks you to prom as a friend, what does that mean? Um, you're their friend and they just want to go to prom with you, I guess. They want to experience that with you. But sometimes it's a facade. Sometimes they want you. It just depends on the dynamic. I think that's a question you would have to ask yourself, really. What's a conspiracy theory you believe? The moon landing is fake. Are you interested in starting a family at some point? Oh, of course. If so, how many kids? I would say two. How do I get out of this situation? I was talking to this girl, and then I started talking to the girl I thought was her best friend. And it turns out they are twin sisters. You're cooked, bro. You are cooked. Find new women. Do a little more research next time. What is your favorite anime and why? Naruto and Hunter x Hunter. Like Naruto, has a lot of life lessons. Um, I just like the stories and the Japanese lore behind it all, which a lot of anime has Japanese lore. But with Hunter x Hunter, I'm an adventurous person. I like freedom. Um, and they just went on a bunch of adventures and just got a lot of experiences and things like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Um, how do you talk to very shy and less talkative girls? Um, I mean, even shy people, they can get pretty loud. But just approach them softly, respectfully, and eventually you'll be able to make a little room with them if they're interested. If they're not, then you just gotta back off and give them space. But if somebody like you, they will allow you to, occupy that space and things. Shout out to you, Mighty Yoshi YT. Thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate you. Shimon, should I just ask him if he likes me, like straight up, instead of waiting for him to do it? Sure, sure. No time wasted. I feel like sometimes we can forget that yourself, like everyone else, is human. How have you been mentally plus emotionally? Oh, I agree. We do forget sometimes. And I've been all right, man. I'm doing fine. No complaints, just, learning more and more every day. Have you watched Berserk? Berserk is one of my favorites too. I love Berserk. Bro, they don't even look alike. What about their names, my brother? Hey, Shimon, I was wondering how to approach a girl I've never spoken to that is with a group of friends every time I see her. Not gonna lie to you, bro. If she's never alone, then you're gonna have to approach her with her friends, and you're just gonna have to muscle it up and just go say hello. That is gonna be one of the hardest things you do. But at the end of the day, I mean, she's human. They're human. You want to talk to her, and at that point, you're gonna have to pretty much be straight up with her, telling her, that you're interested in getting to know her and things like that. But it's just gonna take a little bravery, man. But I guarantee you'll feel better after you do it, regardless of what um, answer you get on that. Uh, Brazilian here. Shout out to Brazil. How to stop watching self improvement videos. Stop. Where you from? I am from Louisiana. I am from Louisiana. Shout out to you and my boy Jalen. You both helped me a lot. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Um, Found you a couple weeks back and have helped me so much in changing my perspective on life. You're such a G. Thanks, brother. Thank you, man. And that's one of the things about me, man. My advice, the things I say, it's just about insight. It's just about perspective. I'm a very perspective savvy person. I can put myself into the shoes of others, and just the ideas I like to convey kind of help you put your put yourself in different perspectives, and it helps you learn a lot. Yo, what's good? What's good? I think I did watch Vinland Saga. That was the one with the there was some type of storm or something like that, and people got sick. I think it was something with a ship. I don't remember. Quote me. Um, Fact check me. It was like it was like an army or something. They came in, killing people, taking over the village, something like that. It was like on the coast, like a seaside type of thing. But if I'm wrong, let me know. Cause I started watching it and then I just stopped. Stopped watching TV and a bunch of stuff a long time ago. I'm from Mississippi, right across the line. Had to stop watching violent movies. Just stop. Thoughts on the city of Atlanta? Insane. Atlanta is unreal. How do you deal with gossip? Gossip of self, like people talking about me. People gonna talk regardless. If you walk on water, they gonna say it's because you can't swim. So, what advice would you give to younger people trying to start a YouTube? Never give up. Simply never give up, improve in everything you do, improve in every post. Just keep going, keep learning. The blueprints out there, just watch what people doing, but in the midst of following the blueprint, find your own identity and find your own lane, you know. But mainly never give up and stay consistent. Um, on stream. Oh. let's see. Yo man, how you been doing? How's life going for you? All is well, man. All is well. Your perspective alone impacted my way of thinking. Thank you, man. I can be lost, but you seem to bring me peace and serenity. Shout out to you, man. Happy to help. It's interesting how mistakes seem so bad in the moment, but later on they come back as lessons. For real, man. That's what I'm saying. No matter what you go through, you always gotta find the lesson in it. Um, I don't know how to explain it, but I know you're gonna be a YouTube millionaire, and I'm here for it. Shout out, man. We manifesting it. You know, never give up. Absolutely, my brother. Never give up. The moment you give up, that's when you fail. You can never fail while you try. You know what I mean? Would you ever move to a city like New York? Absolutely not. No. Visit? Of course. Move there? Hell no. Um, yeah. Hmm. What's up? What's going on? When I hear you play guitar, make it to the next string. I'll restring my acoustic guitar. Might have a new one by then. Who knows? But yeah, I restring that. Like I said, I'm not finna crank my electrics. Been talking to this girl for about a month, and I know we both like each other, and I was thinking about asking her out soon. But her friend told me I should wait, like, hey, I'm already uninterested. I don't do the friends told me nothing. That is going to be your relationship. That is going to be your success. That is going to be your lesson. Outside influences do not belong in your relationship. Does that mean you can never receive advice from people? Does that mean you can never listen to anybody? Absolutely not. But let's say you listen to that person, you wait X amount of months, and then somebody comes along and they take that from you. Now, who are you going to blame? Are you going to blame her for telling you to wait? Or will you blame yourself for letting somebody influence your decision? Now, if you feel like it's good to wait, cool. But I don't, yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of pissed me off. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Is this your career? Yes, being me is my career. New York City is turning to Gotham. Yeah, absolutely. Do you know how to play piano? I do. I could play that for y'all if I could. Well, the damn condenser mic. I'm gonna figure out how to set all this stuff up. And we're gonna have music nights and everything. Do you have a girlfriend? Not anymore. Um, I can't hear you, bro, but I know you're always saying the right things. Y'all can't hear me? Yo. But if y'all can't hear me, I'm gonna just keep going. I've known this girl for 3 years, and I think she really likes me, but we never hung out outside of school. What should I do? Because I really like her. Talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Build that familiarity, and eventually, talk about meeting up and connecting outside of school. Simply. Hi, Shimon. I hope you're doing all right. Thank you, thank you. I need a bit of advice, if that's all right. Is it wrong of me to distance myself from a friend of 7 years due to their mom out at the talk crap? Absolutely not. I mean, bro, for one thing, you don't owe anybody anything. Anything. You didn't even ask to be here. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only time in life when you owe somebody something is when you make children because you have brought something into this world that didn't ask to be here. So if something is affecting you, especially, you shouldn't feel bad about separating yourself from it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. When you were addicted to lust and temptation, did you ever feel unmotivated to post, or was your energy drained? Of course, I mean, in those times, I had completely got away from content creation. Um, I'm a pretty unattractive person. I don't ever say that again. And I know this, but everyone, yo, shout out to you for the 10. How do you even say your name? Chocolate. Let me scroll back up to, the person who was asking the question. But thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, I know this because everyone keeps calling me ugly, and I wish that wasn't. Like I said, man, everybody always gonna have something to say. But if you continue to let what people say dictate how you feel about yourself, then you gonna prove them right. I used to get called ugly. You know what I'm saying? Now I look at myself some days and be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But it was a change in my attitude, a change in my diet, and a lot of things I did that, made me look better and feel better. It was really about feeling better. And then in turn, I look better. And then, just growing up and realizing things, I could see, what things made me look better. Like now, if I don't shave for a little bit and my face start getting a little, a little fuzz on it, or what do they call it? Stubble. Like I don't like the way it makes my jawline look, so I try to keep a clean shaven face, and it just presents this glossy look. You know what I'm saying? I like my hair like this because it complements the shape of my head. It's just things you can do, but mainly you got to work on this right here. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what nobody got to say. And I know it's hard, but in this life. Um, Favorite superhero? Ooh, not gonna lie, I like villains. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mess with the villains, man. The Joker is the GOAT, by the way. Can you make a video about a guy that enjoyed high school? Not gonna lie, I didn't have the best high school experience, so whatever I can do to help you, I got you. I will make a video. Look, let me write that down. High school guide. Okay. Um, how many times a day were you doing a deed? It was a lot, man. I don't really, you know. Some days it will be more than others. Some days I'll miss days. Sometimes I would go day by day by day. Like it's just you gotta, I mean, you curious, you just asking a question, it's not your fault. But we get too worried about getting everything down to the nitty-gritty, the wrong things down to the nitty-gritty. Like, and it's just out of you being curious or being scared about something. It's like, all right, when I was taking driver's ed, I'm like, yo, when you took driver's ed, how many times did y'all have to go around town, and how fast did you go? And you want to learn every little thing, but you don't need all those details because all that's doing is just putting more information in your mind that's going to paralyze you somewhere down the line. Bottom line, I was addicted. I did it way more than I wanted to, and I needed to make a change, and that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? All that extra information is it's just it's useless. You know what I mean? Thank you, yes sir, Yen, for the 5. Been here since 10K. The growth is literally so absurd. 10K, whoa, that was a time ago, man. That was a time ago. That was in them December days. Shout out to you. How many times do you work out? I really been slacking, man. I want to make a series about me getting back into, working out more and more, making my return on all that. But right now I just move around a lot, man. I go hiking and I'm always lifting on something, always moving around. I bust my little push ups and I got my pull up bar and stuff like that. But I'm not proud of my regimen right now. But I told myself a long time ago that with the way I move and how I stay active, I can kind of sacrifice the extensive training to achieve more things. So that's what I'm doing. But like I said, I'm gonna get back to that. Nah, villains is fair for sure, man. The villains go crazy. Best brands to better your style. Brands don't mean nothing. Brands don't mean nothing. Some of my best outfits probably cost $30 altogether. Thrifting. You know what I'm saying? Drifting is the way. Um, let's see. What do you think about people moving on fast? Bro, I literally just had a conversation about this. Um, I think it's weird. It's honestly disturbing to me because, bro, when I get out of a relationship, a situation, if I feel something from somebody, I literally have to die and rebirth myself before I can even think about wanting somebody else. And then during that whole time, it's like I go through and I get irritated about people and I just don't want nobody else. I don't want to be hurt at the point. I'm kind of running away from pain. It's like a bunch of stuff. And then finally, out of nowhere, some little beautiful lady comes along and then rocks my world. And then I go back into the cycle all again. But I wouldn't say it makes him a bad person, but I think their morals and, you know, I just think there's something not right there. But that's my opinion. Some people may say I'm wrong for what I do, but you know, same. It feels like the villains are so much more expressive than the heroes. Man, they just have more depth, man. The heroes have those well written, oh, hero, everything sweet stories. Some of them, they come up from the gutter, but the villains, man, that's who we relate to. Um, any books you read right now? I don't read, unfortunately, but that's something I want to work on this year. And I've been saying that too, but I also haven't even attempted to pursue that. But I'm not putting it off for anything. You could say I am. I'll take accountability for it, but like with the whole workout thing, it's just not something I'm focusing on right now. But if I wanted to focus on it tomorrow, I'll pick up some books or, order some books or go to a store and buy some books, but just not my focus right now. Um, what shirt are you wearing? This is like a karate shirt, Tai Chi shirt. Um, I love these shirts. Shimon, are you hungry? Hell yeah. And I got some food back there. It's a burrito back there. Oh, yo, I did the one punch man workout routine in high school, and it took me from like 135 pounds to 155. My bench went from 215 to 255. That was a crazy time. And after that, I kind of got hooked on body weight. What other YouTubers inspired you? Oh, I took a lot of inspiration from a lot of people, but some of my favorite YouTubers is the OG Pretty Boy Fredo, Corey Kenshin, Lennar, um, one of my friends actually. I was a big fan and we ended up being real cool, but Mishmo, um, because if y'all don't know, I really just started the self-improvement thing over the last year. I was more of an entertainment and gamer before all of this, but now I learn from everybody and everything. Do you have siblings? I do. Um, where we at? Where we at? 29 essays. That's a good book. Write that down. 29 essays. I mean, Batman. Yeah, Batman is pretty cool because the thing about Batman though is everybody cry for his help, but they also turn against him too. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of realistic to our lives. It's just, especially men, as long as we important, as long as we doing something for people, everybody, oh, you're the best, you're the best. But the moment you go down, the moment you get hurt, the moment things are going on in your life, then everybody runs away or turns against you. Uh, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Yeah, I heard about that one. One of my friends has that book. I heard it was pretty good. What kind of experience did you have with being called weird in school? I just always, I was me. You know what I'm saying? And I always, I was just like being myself. I remember we went to the Renaissance Festival one year for talented art, and I had this sword, and bro, I could have sworn it. I was a knight that day, and I was like just sword fighting everybody. Solo the whole arts class, sixth grade, seventh grade, and eighth grade. And they snapped a picture of me doing some crazy move, and it was in the newspaper. And literally all the older people, they was trying to clown me about it, but I literally did not care. I was like, bro, you weird. And, I used to get called weird about a bunch of stuff. But, they was all trying to clown me, but it didn't work because I didn't care. And then most of the people that tried to clown me when they got off by themselves, they was interested in those types of things. So it was like, bro, people just, they feel bad about themselves or they hate the fact that they can't be themselves or they feel some type of way about themselves. So they try to put you down to make themselves feel better. So when you understand where things come from, you start to take things less personal. Because if you have the time to talk about me and what I do or the way I look, then you obviously not focused on what's in here. Or you focused on what's in here and you don't like what's inside of here, so you project it out on me. So why would I take that personally? You don't have a good relationship with yourself. It's not my fault. I feel bad for you. You know what I'm saying? So that part. What's up, Trinity? Thank you for the support. What's good? What's good, everybody? Um, Shimon, what do you do when you can't do anything, but there's nothing? What do you do when you can't do nothing, but there's nothing you can do? You do what you can. You know that. You do what you can. And now, if you're in a situation that does not allow you to do what you can, you've done all you could do. It's time for you to take a step back. Um, I love your hair. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually starting a new journey with this. Finna grow out a big mane. You know, I want to grow it all the way down. It's gonna be crazy. Um, yo, what's good? What's good? Mac Daddy Def Jam. Cool name. um, no, I just lost the question I wanted to answer. No, where is that question? Uh, oh, how do you move on from a breakup without thinking about a person? It's impossible, bro. You're not gonna move on from somebody and not think about them. And you truly don't move on. You just learn to live with it. You think about it, embrace everything, accept everything, and just, you know what I'm saying? Just find a deeper purpose in life. Remind yourself of why it went wrong, and just remind yourself of reality. And everything gonna be all right. It's gonna take time, but it's life. Um, there's this girl I want to talk to, but I'm too scared to talk to her because I might embrace myself, but I suck at talking. If your goal is to talk to her, just say hello, man. Take it slow. Relax. You'll eventually build up that confidence. You didn't say your goal was to date her. You said your goal was to talk to her. A lot of people confuse their goals and their purposes too, their intentions. That's why they get all jitty. You good doing math? I hate math now. I used to love math, but I had a math teacher in ninth grade that spoke like this, and she couldn't explain anything, and it made me hate math. Dopest room in the tube. You already know what's going on, Rab GYT. Like that fit. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thoughts on college? If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. It can be good and it can be a scam. Depends on how you use it. Um, we do not care. Let's see. Yo, bro, love your stuff. Do you answer your DMs? I do answer my DMs. I try to answer as many as possible, but it's a lot of them, man. So I try, but I'm human, you know. I'm human. If I skipped your question, just ask again, man. It's a lot of stuff on here, and it's like crazy. Um, how do you deal with haters? They deal with themselves, man. Hate, jealousy, it's twisted admiration. I love it. What's your opinion on Florida? Florida is insane, but it's pretty cool. Um, Hey man, what's going on? Let's see. What's in the America right now? Craziness. Oh, it's on the right person, wrong time. Do you think it's an actual thing or excuse to comfort us? I think a little bit of both, man. I think a little bit of both. Because there is. I mean, see, this is the thing. We make people special. We make people the right one. But can time be unaligned and can things happen at a better time? Absolutely. It's just that simple, you know? Um, what time is it in America? It's 11:54 YAM. I'm in Louisiana. How long do you wait till I say like how long do I wait till I say I love you? Um, I don't see, bro. I don't really put too many rules on my life and relationships and things. Of course, I'm not gonna come out the gate and be like, yeah, baby, I love you, because that would scare people. But I remember when I was with my ex, um, man, it was just immense immediately. So like I was literally like the first day I met her, I was like, bro, I want to tell this girl I love her because I don't feel like I just met her. I feel like we are realigning. Like I know you. You know, it wasn't like, hey, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. It was like, it's nice to see you again. So one day we was just messing around and I was like, I love your vibe. I didn't want to scare her. And she looked, but she wanted me to say it. And eventually I remember she was just laying there one day, and I had just kissed her forehead. I was like, "I wolf you," and she was like, "I wolf you too." And then one day I was driving, I was getting ready to drive home, and she wrote on a stick. It was called my drive safe stick. I still have it, and she wrote, "I heart you." And then eventually it got to the point I was like, "Man, I have literally no reason to hold back anymore," and I just told her I love her. Yeah, it's just that simple. Cheated on my girlfriend and I didn't get caught, but it keeps coming back to my mind. How do I forget? You don't forget about guilt, my friend. You don't. How do I compliment others? For instance, I'm shy. Compliment something they have on. Nice shirt. 2 words. Cool shirt. You know, nice hair. It feels weird at first, but when they say thank you, it makes you feel good that you even said anything. Um, do you have any advice for long distance relationships? I like your room, thank you. But long distance relationships, they can be tough, depending on the distance. If the distance is reasonable, see each other as much as possible without it being like overkill. Um, communication is definitely key. Has to be some loyalty there and things like that. But it's just one of those things. It's gonna be tough regardless. But if you feel like it's worth it, then pursue it. But if you don't, then don't even get yourself caught up in that pain. No, it's probably a dumb question. Never start a question off like that, my friend. But what would you have? Would you have advice on the friend zone? There's this girl who's giving me mixed signals like crazy, not sure what she wants, but I never dealt with it. Um, explain those mixed signals, please. Do you have a favorite quote? I don't. I have a lot of quotes that I like, but I don't really think about them too much. I have them stored away in my notes, stuff like that. Why so serious? Um, Telly versus Strat versus Jazz Master. Strat. Shimon, how do you leave after being attached to someone? You were attached to your mother. They cut the umbilical cord. You know what I mean? It just happens, man. You were living without them, before you met them, and if you lose somebody, you got to do the same. So it's just one of those things. What artists are you listening to right now? I'm listening to a lot of artists, but just just to be able to answer your question. Today I listened to some Travis Scott, some Prince, some Jimi Hendrix, and some Frank Ocean. Hey, Shimon, I just want to say you cool like that. Likewise, family. Likewise. You can't forget about it, but you can grow from it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, how long you been growing your hair? I had locks for about 5 years. I think they were like 29 inches, and I took them out, and now this is the hair I've been, working on. So it's pretty long, but you know, I like your empathy. I feel like you are real. A lot of people don't share nothing about their feelings. We live in a plastic world. I'm learning English. I also watching videos. Thank you, man. I agree, man. This world does seem plastic, and these people do seem fake. Like they don't feel anything or they don't go through anything, and it's just weird, man. It's just really weird. Um, she's saying she likes me behind my back, then retracting if it ever comes up. She's very hinty. Calls me that. Bro, she's just shy. If that's what it truly is, she's just shy. And instead of like asking her, "Oh, do you like me back?" and all this, lead her into what you want. Women love to be led. Start to treat her how if you want her, treat her like that. Interact with her in ways you don't interact with everybody else, and go ahead and make those moves. But I think, labels are scary. Labels are not necessary, really, because you think about it like this. If there's a girl, she has two boyfriends. She has a boyfriend and a friend boy, right? But the boyfriend and her, they don't have a real connection, right? They just together. But her and this friend boy, their dynamic is crazy. When they get around each other, they laughing and giggling, they happy. When people see that from the outside looking in, they like, who is she really with? Because homeboy over there is getting all the lovey-dovey and they over there looking all standoffish. But it's because of the connection. The labels don't matter. The labels are for the media. The labels are for the bragging rights. It's about the connection. So connect. You're a good dude. I try my best, man. I try my best. Um, my favorite is Lost by Frank. Lost, lost in the heat of it all. Your room looks so sick. Appreciate you. How would you say you can stop feeling insecure with your significant other around other guys? I'm definitely working on myself, working out, loving myself more, but what would you advise? Um, just continue to focus on yourself, man. If you got somebody solid, you don't really have to worry about other people. And if you have somebody solid, they usually should be reassuring you that you have no reason to be insecure. Like my ex-girlfriend was insecure, but I let her know any chance I could that I didn't want anybody else. And I showed her that on multiple occasions. And, that's just what it was. And I instilled a love for herself in her. It was always inside of her, but I helped her tap into that. And that's one of the things I'm proud of, most proud of, because when I met her, you know, she said she didn't deserve to be loved and things like that. But I just kept feeding those seeds to her, and eventually, she picked up on it. And it's just surrounding yourself with the best people, but most of all yourself, giving yourself that love you need, filling those holes that you have that are making you feel insecure, and things like that. Um, how to make a relationship last? Do all you can while you can. You can only do so much. A relationship takes more than one person, and if the other person is not willing to prolong that, then there's nothing else you can do. Um, where are you from? I'm from Louisiana. Shimon, how did you start talking like you do now? And how can I learn? I made a video about it, kind of give you some tips, but it's just about watching and learning the way that the people that you enjoy listening to speak. Just watching their rhythm, their cadence, the way they speak, how they use words, A lot of great speakers are great storytellers, just things like that. But practice, 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 practice. Um, how do you deal with a girl with daddy issues? I have first class experience with that. Um, some things are not your battles, and you have to understand that. A lot of the things you probably gonna go through in here, a lot of the cuts or a lot of the blood that is bled on you is not from wounds you made. But bottom line, man, to help somebody or to be with somebody who is traumatized, it is a crazy, um, extremely difficult task. But the more you understand trauma, the more you understand that you can't do. You know, a person has to want to deliver themselves from that trauma. You can help them, but if they don't want to do anything, you can't do anything. And in learning those things, you learn to help people a lot more because you get to plant those seeds in them and try to help them. But at the same time, it's only so much you can do. So it just depends on how she deals with those daddy issues. Um, what if she doesn't want to talk? She doesn't call slash text and ghost me when I ask to hang out. She's not interested. Move on. What app do you use? Boss Katana Mark II. Uh, Artist or whatever it's called. Artist Mark II. Yeah. That's a nice telly. Did you mod it? Just a custom pit guard. Nothing crazy. You ever been to Texas? That was the first place I went out of state. Well, probably Mississippi when I was young, but yeah, I've been to Texas. Um, I'm going to Texas next week. Any bucket list activities? Go to Japan and climb Mount Fuji. See, I knew you were from Louisiana, so I can just feel that energy you put out. Louisiana, man. Shout out to the land of the greatest food. What were the songs you played on the piano when you snuck into the music school? Probably Jennifer D, number one, EXO Tour Life by Lil Uzi, and probably some Patrick Watson. Um, how do you know if she's ready to start a relationship? You just know, man. You literally just know. It's either you know that she's not, or you know that she is. And you know somebody's not ready for a relationship if every time you make some type of advance, they back away from it, or they're not interested. Every time you try to meet up with them, they back out. Those things are evident that they're not interested or they're not ready for things. But when somebody wants you, when somebody wants to be a part of your life, when somebody wants you to be a witness of their life, you can literally look into their eyes and see it all. Have you ever thought about producing music? Absolutely. She claims to love me, but can't open up to me. She can't talk about her trauma. You have to understand, man, she probably tried to talk about her trauma and she was probably neglected. She was probably beat from that, mentally, maybe even physically. So it's not that easy to just open up. But I guarantee you, just like what I experienced, I was just there, I was present, I shared things about myself. And after just being a solid, backbone for a person, they realize they can open up to you and they will. But you can't force that out of anybody, you know? It's like if you squeeze toothpaste out of a little, what is that even called? A tube. If you squeeze toothpaste out of a tube, it's much harder to get all that back in there, you know? So when somebody is vulnerable and they let things out and they get beat for it, they usually just don't, but it takes time. It takes time. Um, where are you from? Yeah, 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 yeah. Life. Shreveport. Yeah, Shreveport is crazy. Uh, I really want to date a Japanese woman. Have you ever considered dating a Japanese woman? They're just like women, man. I love beautiful women. They could be purple. It doesn't matter. Who do you hold up a relationship having no money and not being able to? How? Um, Depends on your age for one, but two, sometimes you gotta. I don't know, man. There's a time and place for everything. You gotta be able to kind of do a little bit about you for yourself and with yourself before you go and try to connect with somebody else because, as you know, things cost money. Spent a lot of money on my little lady, and we did a lot of things for free too. But it's just fact. Knowing you've accomplished what you have, what will you tell your past self that was sacred to make those moves now? Never stop, never give up. What state do you want to visit the most? Probably Northern California. I've been to California, but I think Northern California I want to visit because of the redwoods and just the forest and stuff. Um, Trying to see you with a long beard. Come back in 50 years. I grow out the full white beard. Um, 50 Cent opened a studio here, so I wanna, yeah, try that for sure. That'll be dope. She asked me, do I love her? I said, I don't know. And she got mad. I had to apologize. Do you love her? You would date an avatar then? Absolutely. Tell him come get some. Your audio, bro, can you dial it a bit? Can you dial it up a bit on your side? Is anybody else experiencing audio issues? What do you do for a living right now? I'm me for a living. I love music my whole life. I want to make it one day, but I haven't jumped into it yet. What instrument is a great entry level? Whatever instrument you like, but I would recommend piano. Am I supposed to be here? It's a question you have to answer. Hey Shimon, I really like the lifestyle you live. Any tips on how to become self-employed, or at least partially self-employed like yourself? Find a high-paying skill and be consistent. Learn every day, get better every day, and pursue that every day. As much as possible. That's all I did. I'm watching videos for a while, just figured out you drive my favorite car. Pretty cool BRZ. I really do appreciate you. Much love to you, man. Which college are you studying? I'm not in college. Studying the college of life, though. If that answers your question. Your birthday, July 29th. Um, would you date Dua Lipa? I don't know Dua Lipa. Sounds fine. It's a bit low, bit low. Let's see. What about now? Uh, I care about her, but I don't know what's love. But you just said earlier that you love her. You told her that, or did you say she loves you? But I don't even know, man. I'm fried. I'm fried mentally, man. I'm tired. Um, it's whatever. Coming up on 300K. Anything special planned? Starting my tour, man. Trying to hit all 50 states first. I'm not gonna hit all 50 states before I move. I mean, leave out of the country. But I want to get on this journey to get all 50 states in the United States, and then eventually we'll be going out of the country very soon. It's a lot of big things coming up. Um, would you consider yourself nonchalant? as it seems, as it's amazing. Also, it's amazing how healthy you are as a person. I'm not nonchalant, man. I feel a lot, but do I display my emotions all the time and, show people how I feel? Absolutely not. Um, you know, but I'm not one of those, oh, I don't feel a thing. I feel a lot. When things make me extremely happy, if something makes me happy, it's as high as possible. If something makes me upset, it's as low as it goes. I'm a very sensitive person when it comes to feeling things, but I don't allow everything to make me feel something. You know what I mean? I'm still vacant. What's good? What's good? What's good? Um, mm, any advice on high school for a teenager? Get a job as soon as possible, or make money as soon as possible, and save as much as possible. Enjoy your youth. Take advantage of your youth and your freedom if you have it, and just live life, man. Don't rush anything. What country are you considering moving to? I don't know yet. I haven't been out of the country yet, so that's what the whole journey and tour is going to be about. Do you study life? Um, get some sleep, family. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep in a minute. Hmm. What DAW you use for music? Everything I've recorded, I've used BandLab. I'm a simple guy. I think I recorded something on GarageBand too. That's real. Appreciate you for keeping it real. I feel like uh, I feel you as well. I feel a lot, but it's your option on how you should react. I'm gonna start displaying less as well. Thank you, Shimon. For sure, for sure. Mm, I wanted to make a YouTube channel with low upload frequency and high quality for a long time, and I recently got to work on it, and I've been demotivated for the past few days. It's always unmotivating when you start, but that's why you should keep going. Simply, bro. I'm not motivated to do anything right now. Here I am. Not gonna lie to you, I want to lay down on my floor and cry, you know? And when I cry, it's more about just cleansing, man. Because it's like sometimes you get hit with a bunch of emotions and things, and you're just like, man, I need to cleanse. I feel that coming. You know what I mean? And, thoughts and things creep into my head, but I don't entertain them. I don't allow those birds to, start a nest there. But I'm not motivated right now. But that's why I keep going. Because when you push through the lack of motivation, you get discipline. And then eventually things start to motivate you. And then you talk to people and, people congratulate you and you congratulate yourself and you start to get more motivated. So motivation is temporary. Motivation is not loyal. Stay disciplined. Keep that joy and drive in you. Hey man, I'm glad to tell you I've started my journey to 100K and I'm still trying to hit it in 3 months. I know it's going to be hard, but it's the hard things that build character. Wish me luck. Good luck, my friend. And you'll get that. All you got to do is keep that process going. Never stop. How do you get clear skin? Good diet and clean your face. Wash your sheets, wash your pillowcases, drink a lot of water, stay away from sugar and dairy. Um, should I start making music, bro? Do whatever you want to do. How do you handle disrespect, Shimon? I really don't want to catch a fade for stupid things. You feel me? Yeah, I don't tolerate disrespect. Not gonna lie to you, when people disrespect me, I play mind games and I piss them off. Not gonna lie to you. But I just, whenever it comes about, I try to nip it in the bud as quick as possible before it gets too bad. And if it does get bad, then I just handle it. I don't have to handle it. I'm usually not the type to resort into fighting. I just have too much to lose. And for somebody to make me that mad, you have won. I just don't like the idea of that. So I just separate myself. You know what I mean? Damn son, RP ice cream, I guess. I still have a little ice cream. You know, ice cream is one of my favorite treats, but I don't go crazy with it. Mm. Do you have any tips on texting girls? Texting should not be a primary form of communication. I would opt for the phone calls. Texting should be used to set up things like that. But sometimes you do have to text, but don't text too much because that's what everybody be wanting. Oh, what's the conversation starters, bro? Good morning. I hope you have a great day. Leave it there. How's your day going? Leave it there. How was your day? Leave it there. You know what I'm saying? But you mentioned how you speak in a video and how you adapt. Who's your favorite celebrity? Like how? Oh, Prince. Prince was my favorite speaker of all time. Talked very slow. Always thought about what he was saying. Didn't stutter because he always slowed down and really thought and spoke from that low tone. Pretty cool. Pretty cool guy. Define mind games. Um, shit. I would just piss you off literally. Um, had this dude try to disrespect me at work one day, or at the sales one day, and he went to talking. I just looked at him. Say, "You good?" "Yeah, I'm good." I was like, "Oh, okay." Hmm. So in the middle of him talking and being foul, I just walked away. And then when he came back over there, he was talking all that junk again. And I just start repeating all the stuff he was saying. He was like, "Oh, you think this is a game? You think this is funny?" I was like, "Not really. Kind of tired." You know what I'm saying? I just start yapping on, just saying all types of stupid stuff. I was even reciting recipes, literally anything I could think of. And he was like, "Did you come here to work or did you come here to talk?" And yap. I was like, "I really came here to listen to music and make easy money." But, I guess you had other plans. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna get under your skin. And I just kept doing that, and eventually he kind of blew up. But he came back later on that day and apologized and was trying to be buddy buddy and junk. I'm like, bro, bro, you don't know what I'm dealing with. I don't know what you're dealing with. That's why I'm not coming around and disrespecting nobody. But like I said, if you disrespect me, you asking for it. Um, Happy birthday, Marcus. Shout out to you. I wish you many more. Do you listen to Michael Jackson? Absolutely. Mike Jack is the GOAT. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Congratulations on your journey. How do you study people's voice? How do you study anything else? Simple. What are your thoughts on hookup culture? No substance. It's easy to get caught up in that. You know, some people get lonely and they just want to have people around and they get into that, but it's not worth it. Do you have any tips on to not be awkward in public? Loosen up. Most of the time when people are awkward in public, they all tense. Just relax. Loosen up. Go out in public more. Talk to the first person you see. Hey, how's it going? Break that barrier of discomfort. Just go from there. Favorite Prince song? Mm, probably Little Red Corvette. Obviously Purple Rain. I mean, who doesn't like Purple Rain? I like Sometimes It Snows in Aprils. Nothing Compares to You. I like a lot of Prince songs, man. They all hit different at different times. What's the best heartbreak song? Bro, Why would you use something that's gonna make you sad if you already feel sad? I'm not condoning in that. Any advice on my music teacher steering me away from my music journey because it's my goal to make my own music? Everybody steered me away from what I wanted to do too, but look at me. Do what you want. Um, do you think it's weird to ask a person that you're slightly attracted to if they got a partner? Um, no, man. It's just a simple question. Are you talking to anybody or anything like that? I mean, it's just a simple question. Yo, can I have tips? If a girl like ignores me all the time, leave her alone. She's not interested. Simple. What all right, so if let's say somebody tried to contact you all the time and you ignored them. If you like them, if you wanted to talk to them, would you ignore them? You know what I'm saying? You just gotta throw things into perspective sometimes. Do you have any tips on self-confidence, especially on looks and in public, of course? When you look good, you feel good. Do things, wear things, and just be something that you're comfortable with, and just own that. You know what I'm saying? I feel more comfortable in public when I wear long sleeves. I just like long sleeves, and I also it just kind of makes me feel, hugged. I don't like to wear shorts. I don't like to wear certain clothes. I like what I like. So, have you ever seen the movie? Come on, bro, stop it. But yes. um, my favorite Prince song is Silent Times. Classic. What's your favorite quote anyone said? I don't know about that one. The most beautiful girl in the world. I like that song too. Of course, I've heard it. I like when they do that deep voice. Could it be? If you know, you know. But what if she ignores me every time I try to talk to her? Oh, she does not like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not interested. How many guitars do you have? Two, three, four, five, five. Pretty simple question, but I'm really struggling. How do I get over my ex? She was my first girlfriend. I miss her. Completely natural. Accept the experience. Cherish it. Grieve. Get it all out. Face your emotions and feel everything. You know what I mean? It's not weird to be stuck in that cycle. But understand that things happen for a reason and there's a lesson to learn throughout it all. So there was something you had to learn, there was something she had to learn. Somewhere, somehow, something went wrong in some way, and it is what it is. So find a deeper meaning to life. Focus on yourself, and everything gonna be all right. I trust me, I know exactly. I don't know exactly where you are, but I think I have a pretty good idea. You know what I mean? I've only given all of myself to one person. That wasn't by choice, but it was. There was many people I wanted to be in a relationship with, but not many, but there was a few people I wanted to be in a relationship with, and it just didn't get there. But the one time I did get the full opportunity to go all in, I went all in and did some, and ended up losing myself in the process. So I think I know where you're at. Do you feel weird that there's people just asking you questions? Nah. Do you? Um, Bro, Purple Rain movie is not known about nowadays. Prince is my favorite artist, man. How do you think flirting should go with girls? I don't think it should go anyway. It just happens. You know what I mean? Yeah, go watch Purple Rain movie. It's a classic. And if you don't, then we're gonna have to purify you in the lakes of Minnetonka. Likewise, Jeremy, man. Much love to you, bro. I'm balding. That is killing my confidence, bro. If you can just hold off till we older, bro, everybody gonna get bald anyway. You already ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't think I could go bald. I would probably go get a transplant, man. I'd probably be on the first plane to Turkey. That's just me though. My head shape, horrible. Horrible. Um, are you proud of me, Shimon? Absolutely. Um, hey bro, can you tell me the difference of falling in love and getting attached? You get attached when falling in love, but being attached doesn't mean you're in love. Um, we get attached to many things. You're attached to your phone, but you're not in love with your phone. You're attached to games and certain things, but you're not in love with them. You know what I mean? You've just become comfortable with possessing something or witnessing something or you know relying on something. Falling in love is love, love. How do I know it's okay to flirt with her a bit? Because I know we both like each other, but I don't know how strong her feelings are. I don't want to make her uncomfortable. Then don't. Flirting doesn't have to be extreme. You can literally look at somebody and flirt. What was the last song you listened to? Can't recall. Hello, what's going on? What's going on? I think Prince and Michael Jackson were misunderstood and were old souls, much like you and a lot of people in this chat. For sure, they definitely were. They were actually friends too, for people who don't know. The public just made them out to be rivals and they stuck with it just for publicity. But they were actually friends. And Prince was devastated when Michael Jackson passed. I feel like I'm lost. I don't know if I would be able to make a comeback. I feel like I lost myself, lost my progress. How do I come back? For one, don't tell yourself that you won't come back. You know, you got to change that narrative and you just got to take every day one step at a time. Don't think about the end goal. Just win every day and eventually you'll get out of that funk. Shimon, you seem tired. I am. Do you think social media is a must in today's world? No. Um, hmm, man. Signs a girl doesn't like you. What are signs that you don't like a person? You probably ignore them. You probably take long to respond to them. You probably don't really care to be around them. You don't look their way. It's simple, bro. We humans. We just overcomplicate things. Who had better vocals? Yeah, Michael Jackson. Come on, bro. Michael Jackson, simply. Michael Jackson has like top 10 vocals. Now, Prince on the guitar, Prince on the piano, Prince on the bass. That's a different story, you know? I give advice to everyone. Um, Hey, can you give me a sign if a girl is either comfortable with you or secretly hates you? Depends on the situation, but I mean, a lot of the stuff that people ask, man, it's so self-explanatory, and it's different for different people, you know. What are your deal breakers in a relationship? I don't like people that contradict themselves. I don't associate with people that don't have ambitions. Um, Now if you're going through something and I can help build you back up, I'm all for that. But um, I just like a person with morals. I don't know, man. Life. Did the success of your channel feel the way you thought it would feel? Well, I already had a taste of success on TikTok a few years ago. I reached 100,000 followers shortly after high school in under a year. So the shocked effect or whatever people would call it, it didn't really affect me because I already had a taste of it. But as far as me being surprised or anything like that, I'm not really surprised because I knew it was gonna happen. It was just about when, you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually want to tell you thank you. Your videos helped me so much. Truly believe I wouldn't be where I am with my clothing brand without you. Keep doing you. You're amazing. You're being great. You're amazing. Thank you, man. Shout out to you. I'm proud of you too. Happy your clothing brand is going well. I know how hard it is to run those things. So shout out to you. Advice on life after graduating high school, things to know, and common misconceptions. Well, for one, save as much money as possible before getting out of high school, but just as far as after high school, the things that matter in high school usually don't matter. After high school, the world doesn't slow down for anybody. Um, you got to make sure you're making decisions that set you in the best spots all the time. Even, and people think that risks are bad decisions. They say, well, oh, if you take a risk, you're gonna have to lose before you win. But it's still setting you up for something greater. Education, it's a learning experience, things like that. So, you know, life. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How do you initiate a kiss? I know it's supposed to just happen, but I overthink a lot. I just need to get past the barrier of just asking. Um, I just get real close, man. I get real close. You don't just walk up to somebody for the first time and kiss them. It's a very intense moment. What I used to do, I was kind of scared to do it because I just wanted to take everything so slowly with my last girlfriend. I didn't want to scare her, so I just kind of did things in a way, did little experiments to make sure I wasn't tripping because I knew she wanted to kiss me just like I wanted to kiss her from the first time I saw her. But as we got comfortable with each other and things like that, I was laying down, just chilling out. I would look at her, just look at her in the eyes, get closer, and joke around and stuff like that. I would even like, rub her nose, all types of stuff. And then I remember when I was like, all right, I'm going in. I think I know she wants it because I want it. And this feeling is just a little bit too strong. So what I would do is get real close to her face, and every time I did, she would close her eyes. Perfect indicator. So I remember I did that and I kept doing that, and then I would kiss her chin. I would kiss her chin. I would kiss her chin. I would kiss her nose. I would kiss her cheek. And then one day, she had got conditioned to me doing that. She kept her eyes open. I kissed her lips, and her eyes got so big. After that, I couldn't keep my lips off her. She couldn't keep her lips off of me. It was just a time. Can you explain discipline in a way that everyone understands it? Everyone wants to be disciplined. Discipline is the thing that everybody freak out over. But everybody is disciplined. Discipline is simply you following a system, no matter how you feel, it's just something you do, right? Without somebody even asking you. If you sit on the couch all day, eat chips, and listen to music, and do nothing, you are disciplined to that lifestyle. If you get up every day and you go to the gym and you do what you have to do, you are disciplined to that lifestyle. Simple. How did you start your music journey? It's a big hobby of mine, and I'm contemplating. Well, you don't contemplate something you want in life. If you want it, go get it. But get your instrument and, get busy. How do we get fulfillment? Doing things that fulfill you, doing things that bring you joy. What's the um, best way to stop yourself from doing too much in the dating stage? What is too much? Too much only appears when you provide some type of limiters or barriers. Because when you're in love with somebody, you pretty much go all in. It's not 50-50. It's not 75-25. It's 100 and 100. What do I do if I don't know what I did wrong to her? You already did what you could, and that's it. God bless. God bless. Shimon, do you know God? Of course I do. How do I promote my music or social? We are literally in the age of social media. The blueprints are everywhere. People posting stuff on TikTok. They showing how they make beats, and it's literally the greatest time for it. Stop the cap. You don't know how to play those electric guitars. That's absolutely correct, man. I'm not here right now either. I don't have this YouTube. That plaque is fake. That painting is fake. The voice you're hearing is fake. All the females I'm attracted to don't like me. That's just the ones you know about. Just keep working, man. How do I? Oh, hey man, what do I do to find stuff to say in the conversation? I'm still struggling. Um, Conversations are meant to end, man. Not all of them are meant to go on forever. Some conversations will continue themselves. And if you are having to try so hard in the conversation and lead somebody in a conversation, they probably just don't want to talk or they just not good at conversation. So silence could probably help. How do you deal with regret? I don't regret anything. Um, it happened. You learn from it, and it is what it is. All decisions that you make don't feel good, but it's just life. Life is gonna move on regardless. Thank you, man. Thank you, Simon. But yeah, man, I'm getting tired, and I'm about to hit the hay. So maybe I'll get a stream schedule and, make things a little better, I guess you could say, as far as having a schedule and getting something more structured. But yeah. One last question. So I'm a military medic and now working on being a pilot. Also have two jobs or being a full-time student. Is that enough? Whatever you feel like is enough, man. That is solely up to you. If I felt like punching pillows was enough, it's enough for me. If I felt like punching pillows was too much for me, then that's too much. It's all about you. Are you tired like this all the time? No disrespect. But do you always emit low energy like this? I'm asking as me trying to take advice from you. It's 12:44 where I'm at, and I've been up since about 5 this morning. So I'm about to go to sleep. That's probably why I'm emitting low energy. Just human. But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. And shout out to everybody who joined. Thank you for coming in, chilling with me. I hope I helped as many people as possible. Hope I answered a lot of questions and, gave y'all some insight and things like that. Um, y'all have a good night. For the people who are in the nighttime, good night. For the people who are in the morning time, good morning. For the people in the middle of the day, have a great day. But I'm out of here. Take care.